What's up, everyone? Doing something a little different this week for the Wrasslin Corner. We are focusing on one thing, one turn of events, one wrestler. It's going to be different. I got to know what you guys think. Stay tuned. It's the Wrasslin Corner.
It's $1 million picture to me.
We are covering WWE and AEW.
Well, I'm not going to say she's there yet.
I feel like CJ White was
I'm going to beat him with this bat right here.
Thanks everyone for coming in. I drop Wrasslin Corner each and every Friday morning. The Wrasslin Corner every Friday morning on the Real Fresh channel. We do recaps, we do predictions, all the WWE, all the AEW pay-per-views. We love those. And in between, we're filling in time. I like to do a lot of Raw, Dynamite recaps, but something really cool happened this week, and I want to dive right into that. I did touch on it in my article. I do AEW articles on greenvillesportsmedia.com. So they have tons of other great sports creators and writers on greenvillesportsmedia.com, podcasts as well. So make sure you go check it out. But we are going to be looking at Ricochet, more precisely, his heel turn just recently on Dynamite. He is healing on Swerve. I'm gonna try a little screen share a couple clips from their Twitter. Hopefully that's okay. So if you missed it, Ricochet has been turning heel at the expense of Swerve Strickland. Now I probably already gave it away. I think this is the best thing to happen to Ricochet since he's been Prince Puma. Now that may be my own opinion because that's the first place I ever saw Ricochet was as Prince Puma, but he was even a babyface as Puma, but his character didn't speak a lot. He's not charismatic. He's not good on the mic, but his babyface character still had intensity. I found on the main roster of WWE, and when he first came over here, he was still playing that babyface soft, and the softness even translated into his work in the ring. So here's what happened on Dynamite. Uh, Ricochet was not even involved in the match. It was a triple threat match between Swerve, Jay White, and Roderick Strong. And I believe this was to determine the number one spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. And so here's just a short clip. Oh, yeah.
Swerve Strickland walking the barricade.
All right.
A
Here we go.
driving pump kick.
Ricochet. Heel turn. Don't let him talk a lot. And if you go to the next clip, so I was kind of saying I remember Ricochet slash Prince Puma from Lucha Underground was the first place I ever saw. So what year was that? Like 2014. And when I heard of first Prince Puma, oh, that's why I was Prince. First saw Prince Puma in Lucha Underground, and that made me go back and watch some of Ricochet in Professional Wrestling Gorilla, and Professional Wrestling Gorilla was awesome. Anyway, if you don't know, Killshot was a wrestler on Lucha Underground, which was played by Swerve Strickland in a mask. It was the first place I ever heard of him as well, and he had some of the most. You think AEW, he's done hardcore stuff, and he has. But what he did on Lucha Underground was next level. Not to mention, Ricochet was, I believe, 2 or 3-time Lucha Underground champion. And those two have faced off in the temple. So these two have faced off in the most bloody matches before. This is great for Ricochet because he has the in-ring ability and he can be tough. But for years, he's been booked soft and it's come across as soft. And I don't want to rule off his promos forever, but I think that's done for. So I think with some guys, at some point in their career, pros and cons of what they're good at, what they're bad at. I think he needs to stick to the wrestling, and the heel side of things lets him be a more hardcore wrestler with less importance on being charismatic as a babyface on the mic. Is what I'm talking about. Let me know. Am I overhyping this? I really don't think, man. It makes Ricochet look tough for the first time in years. It's a great character choice for him. Finally, I think it's the best thing since Lucha Underground and the best booking since probably NXT was good. Lucha Underground was better, and this is right there now. It's only one day, one Dynamite, but just from what I've seen from these two in the past, they're gonna tear it up, and I just think this is a great move for Ricochet. And often I think AEW is all just ring to ring matches, which I like, and that's why I like it. And they're not so much, not that great at booking, raising talent, decisions. It's usually up to the wrestler to put on what they think. This is great. 100% on board. Can't wait to see more of it. That's all I really have to say on it. Let me know what you guys think on that. Again, Ricochet heel turn, best thing ever. I'm on board. Let me know your opinions. And again, the Wrasslin Corner drops every Friday morning on the Real Fresh channel. Thanks for tuning in. We have lots of other shows on our channel as well. Fresh Take Sports Podcast. We're doing NFL right now every Tuesday. We got we got Talking Tokes every Monday. Me and Murda. It's a comedy clip show. We got Head Kicks and Haymakers with the three boys hosting it for us. MMA show every Thursday. We also got College Sportscast, so every show you need is on the Real Fresh channel. But if you just like wrestling, we'll see you on Fridays. Appreciate it. And thank you a lot. Peace.
Dubby. 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 Free from sugar, fillers, jitters, and all that BS.
Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
Dubby. 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 Free from sugar, fillers, Dubby.
It's $1 million picture.
We are covering WWE and AEW.
Well, I'm not gonna say she's there yet.
I feel like DJ White was cool.
I'm going to beat him with this bat right here.